Hello and welcome back to the Unboxers, and today we have for you a new game called Raccoon Tycoon! Check it out! Look at that raccoon on the front of there.
That is pretty cool looking.
So we want to say a great big thank you to
Forbidden Games
for sending this to us for free to share with you today and to explore with you. This is new to us as well. Let's take a look. Look at that. He has some really cool little pictures on the side of the box. We'll take a look at the back. Ooh, it says, become a Raccoon Tycoon in this fast, fun game of commodity speculation and town development. Ooh, corner the market on the most valuable commodities and create a small fortune. Ooh, that looks cool. Look at all of our characters. They look really cool. Top Dog, Big Bear. So we're going to go ahead and get all the pieces to this game out of the box and then tell you how to play. We'll be right back. Okay, so we're all set up. We're just going to give you a quick overview of Raccoon Tycoon. So here's the official game handbook here. The Tycoon official handbook. So this will give you step-by-step gameplay. As you can tell, each section is labeled. The 6 sets of commodities, the starter token. So here's all the pieces that you're going to get. We have them laid out on the board. We haven't popped out some of them over there because that's for when you're actually doing the gameplay. It says it roughly takes about 90 minutes or so for gameplay. You got your money there. And then it shows you how to set up the board, how to set up all your commodities, to put them up there. We've set up the board similarly here to kind of give you what it looks like. You're going to have your bank set up at the top there. And then it will go through starting how you start the round, how you start the game, and then it will actually give you an example of how to choose like different players for each round, and then how to sell commodities. So you're going to be referring to this probably when you get the game started, and just kind of to get you going and get you familiarized with the gameplay. So I guess after a couple rounds of going around with each player, you should probably get the hang of it.
Yeah.
But then you'll have times where you'll want to consult it for those special rules. All right, so I'm going to try and give you a quick overview. So here you have your railroad cards, and here you have your towns, and here you have your buildings, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so each player is going to start off with a certain amount of money. I believe it's $10.
Yeah.
But you're going to, and then you're going to start off with some of these cards, these price and production cards. So most of your turns, you're going to want to use these. But then, of course, as you get more money and everything, you're going to want to start buying railroads and doing auctions, buying buildings, so that you can be the tycoon.
Tycoon, yeah. And so it's not so much really about like, that real estate game. It's all about the money and everything. This is more about points. So like you can see like the railroads will give you certain number of points. The towns will give you certain number of points. If you have combined with the railroads, then you can get extra points.
Yes.
So a lot, you got to keep all that in mind as you're going through.
So yes, that's what you're trying to do, is get the most amount of points. So this tells you, like, if you own Top Dog Railroad, if you own one of it, you're going to get 4 points, and then 2, 3, and if you own all 4. 6 is what it's going to cost you to actually purchase, or this is what you start the bidding at.
Right.
So anyways, all of that is in complete detail in the handbook. So here's where your commodities start out. I will show you a quick gameplay. Here's our little raccoon friend.
Cute little star token.
And so right here, the price of wood and
what is that? Good. It just says goods.
Goods. Okay, so the price of wood and goods, if you did the wood and goods.
So like when you play this card, you
would move it up one.
Yeah, like wood would go from $1 to $2.
Right.
And the goods would go from 3 to 4.
Right. So, and then you're able to pick out 3 of these that you will gain.
Right.
So you will gain 3 of these, and then, of course, as your commodities go up in price, you're going to be looking to sell before somebody else sells. Now, I do know that when you sell, if you sell 2 of them, you're going to bring it back down 2 notches.
Right.
So it's going to the commodities are going to constantly be going up and down. It's kind of like following like the stock market or something like that. And it puts you in that mindset of keeping an eye on those. Obviously, for ones you're going to use, and the ones you will get back usually don't overlap or aren't different. You can see right there that you can get iron as well right there. But and then there's something you can do in the game as you get further along that will allow you to pick out more than just 3 of these if you have it available, like in this one. So that way, the most you can take of the coal is 3, but if you have 4, then you can take 4 items off of here.
Right.
So, anyways, like we said, you want to refer to the handbook because that will give you all of those details. But looks like a really fun game to try out and kind of teach you about these commodities and stuff. Actually, I think it's pretty educational to teach you how to, keep your eye on the commodities of what you have and when it's at the high price and go ahead and sell before somebody else does. Also in the game, you'll be able to tell what your opponent has in there with them as well.
Right.
You can only keep...
you'll want to pay attention. If you've got somebody with like a lot of goods and prices going up, then if you're trying to get rid of goods, you're going to want to try to sell before they sell and drop the price so you can get more money than...
Now, you're only able to keep 10 commodities with you, so that's why you have to kind of keep track of all that as well. I like that these are actually like you auction it off, so you may not be the highest bid for that, and if you do not win, you still get to take your turn.
Right.
As well as you could start another auction. And then we have the towns right here. Those, like you said, will also tell you with your points at the end as well, and what you can buy for those. And then these will obviously add to the game as well. These add to your value or commodities and stuff like that, and your ability to earn more points.
Yeah, and then you can see, like on this one, it has +1 of any. So, like that allows you to have hold on to one more of
commodity.
Yeah, of a particular commodity. This one in particular is like specifically for luxury.
Oh yeah.
And some of them are any, so depends on what you want to do. Obviously, this is going to be more valuable because it's any, so it's going to be 30, where this one is only 6. So
awesome. And we have our really cool looking money, which is really awesome. They have all the different denominations here: 5, 10, 20, all the way up to 100. Looks really cool. All right, so we want to say another great big thank you to
Forbidden Games
for sending this to us for free to share with you today. I think it is high time to try out Raccoon Tycoon. Thanks so much for watching. As always, come back and see us, like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.